Hey Ollie, I've got a challenge for you. I challenge you to make the face of a famous celebrity. Oh, Taylor, when did you come? Yeah, you got it. It was Taylor. I challenge you to make Taylor.
Mary, I love it. And guess what? Challenge accepted. I'm going to show you how to make your very own chocolate Taylor Swift. Let's get into it. For this, of course, you will need a picture of Taylor Swift. From the 1989 album cover is the one that I've gone for. Choose whichever one you want. What you'll need to do is reverse the image. I took this off Pinterest, flip it, reverse it, and then print it because it's going to come out the opposite way round. So you need to reverse the image before you print it. And then we're going to put a piece of cellophane over the top. So you will need a piece of clear cellophane. Without that, maybe you could use cling film or something similar. You're going to need some piping bags. You will need about 300 grams of white chocolate, 100 grams of milk, 100 grams of dark. I've also got some cocoa butter based colours so that I can turn the white chocolate into the red for the sunglasses, the lips, the dress, etc. You will need some spatulas to stir the chocolate and some scissors. Let's go. For the first step, dark chocolate melted and tempered in the piping bag. I'm going to cut a tiny bit off the end of the bag and a tiny hole. We want this to come out really fine so that we can get some nice attention to detail. So I'm going to pipe now the lines that I can see on this image in the eyebrows, the strands of hair, the shape of the face, the lips, all of the bits that are kind of black detail. I'm doing that in dark chocolate and then you'll see what I do next. You might actually want to tape down the cellophane onto a piece of greaseproof paper so it doesn't slide around. That can be a bit tricky otherwise. So tape it down so it's nice and secure. I'm going to start with her iconic red sunglasses. It's chocolate art. Just piping and brushing in the strands of hair. And that will stand out nicely when we've got the milk and the white chocolate over the top. What you need to remember as well is that this is the back of the image. So we are going to completely fill this up with solid chocolate. So in a few minutes we're not going to be able to see any of this because we're going to cover it up. But the design will be revealed after when it sets and we flip it over onto the other side. So I'm just paying attention now to make sure that I've got all the dark detail. So I've got two shades of red. I've got a slightly lighter red for the sunglasses and a darker one for the lips. At this point, what I can actually do is take the image out so I can look closely at the actual image and what I'm doing. So with the white chocolate, I'm going to do some little polka dots on her dress, which you can only see slightly in the original image. You have to look really closely, but again, it's okay to use a bit of artistic license, improvise a little bit. I'm now going to pick out some of the light strands in her hair. Give the hair a bit of variety in colour, give it a little bit of texture as well. And here is the blue for the dress. I'm going to fill this up, covering all the polka dots. Like I said before, just remembering that this is the back and that the detail will be on the other side. I've just added a tiny bit of milk chocolate in with the white, and and I'm mixing it around in the bag to create like a very light milk chocolate. And this is for the skin colour and the hair. Just notice that she has got a little bit of a red tint to her cheeks here, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit of red, just brush it in. To give her a bit of colour. So this is just for the face and neck. And I've gone with white chocolate with just a slight touch of milk chocolate, so it's ever so slightly darker. And you can go over the mouth, the glasses at this point, but I'm still adding detail to the hair. I've gone a little bit darker for some of the hair. Now for the final stage, just milk chocolate to fill any gaps at all. So the hair, just like colouring in with chocolate. Got to make sure this is completely solid now, nice and strong. Now it's just a case of waiting for it to set. So what I would do is let it set here so it goes slightly firm and, you know, loses its shine a little bit as well, so it's holding its shape, so that you can move it into the fridge to let it set completely. So about 5 or 10 minutes at room temperature. When it gets to the point that it's more or less solid, we can put that in the fridge for about 10 minutes and it'll be done, ready to eat. Let's see if she's ready, shall we? Come on. Taylor, where are you? Here she is. Okay. Are you ready? When the chocolate is completely set, we're just literally going to peel this away from the cellophane to reveal our very own chocolate Taylor Swift. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give this a go. And if you do, please tag me in your pics on Instagram at olithechoc. Oh, and you can tag Taylor in that one as well. And whilst we're at it, if you'd like to join me for more chocolate adventures and you'd like to see my chocolate tutorials, then check out the link and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Peace, love, choc and roll.